Dear students, in today's class, we'll start with the second chapter, which is units and measurement. I've already given introduction to units in the bridge course. So what is a unit? It's a standard quantity in terms of which a physical quantity is expressed. It's called unit of a physical quantity. Now, after measuring a physical quantity, we get its magnitude. Something like, let's consider 5243, or it can be even 0.021 like this. So we have measured some physical quantity having magnitude 5243. After that, we write the unit. So if it is length, we write the unit meter. If it is a second, then we write the unit s. But it's a more useful if you express this number in terms of what we call scientific notation. Now, what exactly is scientific notation? A scientific notation is one where a given number is expressed in terms of the format m into 10 to the power n. The same number I have to express a number m, which may be as integer or a fraction, and then multiply by 10 raised to the power n. This n is either positive or it is negative. And this n is always an integer. How to do that? How to rearrange this number in terms of this format, for which you have to shift the decimal. So that's what we are going to learn here. And these scientific notations are very important in calculating or in simplifying numericals. And then it's also useful to express a given answer in terms of the prefixes. So that is what I'm going to tell you, and that is all about in this chapter called units and measurement. And there are a lot more topics, so one by one we'll learn. Okay, right. So first, let's come to this particular example that I've given. So I'll take only the number part without the unit. In this number, where is the decimal? So that is decimal is here. Even though we don't write that, but there is a decimal point. In this, the decimal point is already here. So these are two types of numbers. What exactly meant by two types of number? This is a number which is greater than 1, and this is a number which is lesser than 1. So in the case of number greater than 1, what we do is we shift the decimal point to the left. So start from here. This is 1, and then 2, and then 3. Now the decimal point has come here. So immediately write 5 point, write the rest, 243 into 10 raised to the power. I have to write in terms of 10 to the power, right? Okay. Tell me by how many digits I have shifted, how many digits here. Check this. It's 1, and then 2, and then 3, and write that as 10 to the power 3. So this number we can write in terms of, this is called scientific notation, where we have a number which is m and 10 raised to the power n, and n is positive. So when n is positive if the number is greater than 1. Let's see here how to shift the decimal. You have already learned all this, but this is important for our calculation, especially in physics, and this comes under the measurement. Okay, right. Now check this here. We're going to shift the decimal, but this time to the right. Okay, shift 1, 2, and then 3. The decimal point has come here. So moment the decimal point comes here, write this 2.1. 10, by how many digits you have shifted? Check this again. 1, 2, and then 3. So write 10 to the power minus 3. So when we have to write a negative, when the number is lesser than 1. How to identify whether the number is lesser than 1 or greater than 1? It's very simple. If the fraction comes, fraction, where the number starts with the 0, like 0.1, 0.005, 0.000000099, correct? All those numbers are lesser than 1, correct? And if a number starts with an integer, it has to be greater than 1. That is how we can write it. Are you clear? So this is all about the shifting of the decimal. Number greater than 1, number lesser than 1. Okay? Right. So here I have a table now. Okay. So let's write all the numbers in terms of the scientific notation. Okay, so these are the illustrations that I've given. Okay, so I'm going to write the answer in the table itself. So the decimal point is here. This is the decimal point. Correct? Is it a number greater than 1 or lesser than 1? It is greater than 1. So shifting is to the left like this. Okay, 1 and then 2. So decimal point is here. So what I need to write? 2.0. Correct? I can even write 2.00 also, no problem. It's one the same. Okay. Now what about the 10 to the power how much? I've shifted the decimal by 2. 1 and 2. So into 10 to the power 2. Because it's a number greater than 1. So therefore that 10 raised to the power has to be positive. Correct? Okay. Check this. Here the decimal point is here. Shift. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 and then 5. And then 5. Correct? So first write 3 point. Write all the digits there. Correct? 0, 0, 0. That's 0, 0, 0. And then there is 1, 0. Write that 1, 0. Shifting by how many digits? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what I've tried? 10 raised to the power 5. Understood? Next, the decimal point is here. Shift it. 1, 2, and then 3. It's a number greater than 1, correct? So the power, 10 raised to the power has to be positive. So 4 point, write all the rest of the digits. 3 to 1, 3 to 1. And then 768, 768. Into 10 to the power 3 because we have shifted by 3. 1, 2 and then 3. Okay. In the next number there is a minus. So you have to write that minus as it is. Minus like this. Okay. The decimal point is here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. So what I have to write? Minus 5.310000. 31000. Okay. After that 300 into 10 to the power. We have shifted by 8 digits. Am I right? Check this again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 10 raised to the power 8. Are you following, students? Okay. Now we have next number which is lesser than 1. Check. Lesser than 1. So shift it to the right. 1 and then 2. So write it as 2.0 and then by how many digits we have shifted? By 2. So 10 raised to the power. Now what I need to write? Is it a number lesser than 1? Yes. So we have to write negative minus 2. Okay. Next, the decimal is here. Shift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do you remember? It's a 5 shift. So 8 point. The decimal is 8.308. 308 into 10 to the power minus 5. Clear? And the next, it's on a big number, right? So decimal point is here. Number greater than 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 shift. Okay. So 6.78. 6.78 and then 95432. 95432 into 10 to the power 7. So this is how we can write a given measurement in terms of the scientific notation. Okay. Now what is the need to write in terms of the scientific notation? You'll understand that in the next topic. Related to the measurement. Okay. Fine. So here I have a question. What is the question? Find the approximate value of big number is given. Approximate. I have asked approximate. When I say approximate, I am not going to use the calculator. That is the purpose of giving the calculation. If it is a calculator, then it's not approximate. We get the exact value. So how, without the calculator, approximately, how we can find the answer? So that is what this question is all about. Okay, right. First, let us write in terms of the scientific notation. The decimal point is here. Shift it, no? 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and then 8. So I will write here it's 8.001 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 into 10 to the power 8. Correct? Shift 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I have rearranged in terms of the scientific notation, multiplied by the next number. The decimal point is here. Shift 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 it is. Okay? So 3.995502 into 10 to the power 6. Yes. Now look at this number. It's 8 point, then 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if you take the first 4 digits, or even if it is first 3 digits, isn't it? These values are smaller and smaller and smaller, so that I can consider this to be approximately 8.0001. If you write 100.0001, you can consider that as to be approximate, because that is what the question, see the word approximate. So it's 8 into how much? 10 to the power 8 into. Now see the number 3.9995. How much I can consider this value to be approximately 3.995. So I can consider this to be approximately 4 into 10 to the power 6. So remember, in the competitive examination, this is the kind of approximation which you have to do it to simplify numbers, okay? Because in competitive exams, calculators are definitely not allowed. So this is how the calculation comes handy, especially in this kind of exams, okay? So where you have to, some of the numericals, you have to solve it by approximation only, because you will get a lot of fractions, take all approximate value and then try to find the answer among the given 4 choices, okay? Right, so that's why your basic mathematics should be good. Basic mathematics includes addition, subtraction, division, multiplication, square root. You should be good at it. Only then you will be able to solve the paper within the time, and then you can get better marks, better rank, better college, correct? Okay. So finally, what is the answer for this? 8 4s are 32. And then 10 to the power 8 and 10 to the power 6. When you write 10 to the power 8 and 10 to the power 6, we don't multiply this. According to the theory of indices, I have to add 8 plus 6, 14. So 10 to the power 14 is the answer. Still you can shift the decimal, then you can write it. But this is what the approximate answer. Understood, students? What is the use of the writing in terms of the scientific notation? Okay? Right. So let's try some more questions based on the scientific notation. And all this is a part of the second chapter, which is units and measurement. After measuring, when you do the calculation, how one should go about it, and that's what the question is. Okay? Right. So let's see, there are basically 2 questions. I'm going to solve one after the other. Okay? Right. So first I'm going to attempt question number 2. So this question. So this we have completed. This is the one. Okay? Right. So find the approximate value. Now this time it's a division. Okay? Division. So first let's shift the decimal here. Okay? Right. So I'm going to write this as a x. Let it be x. Okay? Shift 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's a 3.001 into 10 to the power 8. Now why I didn't write the rest of the digit? Because for the approximation, correct? No, I can neglect the rest of the digits. So therefore I took approximately 3.001, which is nearly 3 into 10 to the power 8. Okay, divide by, now we are dividing. Correct? Divide by how much? Now it's a number lesser than 1. Okay, lesser than 1. So shift the decimal 1, 2, and then 3 here. Correct? 3. So that's 8.997. Tell me what is 8.997 when you approximate it. 8.997 can be approximated to 9. Correct? No? 9.0 into shift. What is the shift? It's a 1, 2, and then 3. and it's a number lesser than 1. So what I've tried? 10 to the power minus 3. Okay, now see the division. Here it's nearly 3, here it's nearly 9. So I'll get 3 3's are here, correct? 3 3's are 9. So therefore I'll get 1 by 3. Then this, when taken to the numerator, becomes positive, plus 3. 8 plus 3 is 10 to the power 11. 1 by 3, don't use calculator because our aim is not to use the calculator, correct? So it's 1 by 3, 1 by 3 is 0.333 and 3. Simple division, right? 10 by 3, correct? 3 3's are, correct? 9, you'll get again remainder 1. 1 more 0, 10. 10 by 3 again 3. So this is how we get 0.333 into 10 to the power 11 is the answer, okay? So this is x. Further, if you want to shift the decimal, yes, you can do it. You can shift the decimal here. Okay, I will do it just to make you understand. Okay, shift this decimal, you'll get 3.333 into 10 to the power minus 1 because I've shifted by 1, number is lesser than 1, and 10 to the power 11, correct? That's 3.3333 into 10 to the power 11 minus 1 is plus 10. See, this is the approximate. See how we calculated such numbers where we can approximate, okay? Right. Now, let us see the next number, where I cannot, okay, hope you have understood this particular number, okay, right, the next one. So, some of the calculation or in some calculation, you need to remember some kind of number, okay, now check this here. We have number 125, number 6.284, yeah, I can consider that to be nearly equal to 6. But interestingly, some calculation or some number is involved in it, and that's what I'm going to explain. Okay, first let me write as it is. What is x? X is 6284, okay, 6284 into 0.14, okay, then into 2 by 0.125 into 1100. Okay, I have written the number as it is. Okay, I haven't shifted the decimal. Okay, now let me write this in terms of the shift. So decimal point is here, shift it. Okay, it's a 1 and then 2 and then 3. So it's a 6.284 into 10 to the power 3. Correct? No? Shift 1, 2, 3. Right? Okay, in 10 to the power 3. Then into. See 0.14, 0.14 I'll shift it this side, okay, 1 and then I will shift it by 2, I'll tell you the reason, okay, right, so shift it by 2, it's a 14 now, 1, 2, into 10 to the power minus 2, why minus? Number lesser than 1, this number you write as it is into 2, okay, divide by, now shift the decimal, 1, 2, 3, so I'll get 1.25 into 10 to the power minus 3, okay, right, into shift here decimal from here to here, okay, so 1 and then 2, I will retain only till here, okay, 1 and then 2, I will not simplify further, 11 into 10 to the power 2, you can write 1.1 into 10 to the power 3 also, okay, but there is a reason behind writing that, okay, I'll tell you why. Now if you look at this number, 6.284, that is same as 2 into 3.142 into, I will simplify all the powers here, okay, 1, we have 2, then 3 and then 4, okay, right. So first in the numerator, 3 minus 2 is a plus 1, 10 to the power 1. In the denominator, minus 3 plus 2, 10 to the power minus 1. Take this to the numerator, this becomes positive, plus 1 becomes plus 2, so 10 to the power 2. I have simplified all these powers, clear? Okay, into 14, into 2, by 1.25, okay, then into 11, clear? Okay, now if you see here, this 2, you know what 3.142, are you familiar with this number 3.142? Yes, it is nothing but the value of pi. Pi is 3.142, how much is that? 3.142, it's a 22 by 7, so write like this, 22 by 7, okay, into 10 to the power 2, into 14, into 2, by 1.25 into 11. See, some of the number now they easily get cancelled. Check this here. 7 2s are 11, again 2. So in the numerator we have 2 and then 2 and then this 2 and then this 2, okay. 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 8 2s are 16, okay, 16. Clear? Into 10 to the power 2, into 10 to the power 2, divided by this number 1.25. See, I have not approximated anywhere, I have used the exact value, okay. Because here I cannot, neglect the value, like 6.2 I cannot consider as a 6. But in the previous number, I can consider, this 8.001 to be nearly equal to 8. Okay, now how to solve this further? You see, this 1.25 is, it's actually multiple, correct, multiple. Multiple of what? Multiple of basically number 2, 4 or 8 or 16, so that we can get 10. So, by multiplying what number, I will get 10. See this, if I take 10 and if I divide by 2, I will get 5. Divide by further 2, I will get 2.5. Divide that 2.5 further by 2, how much? I will get 1.25. So therefore, if I multiply this 1.25, 8 times, understood? If I multiply this by 4, I will get 5. If I multiply 8 times, then I will get 10. So therefore, that's what I am going to do here. It's a 16 into 8 into 10 to the power 2. Divided by 1.25 into 8. So multiply by 8 and then divide by 8. Okay, right. So now what do you get? Numerator, see, it's very easy to multiply. 8, 6 are 48. 4, 8 ones are 8 plus 4, 12. So I'll get 128 into 10 to the power 2. Divided by 1.25 into 8 is nothing but 10. What is 128 by 10? It's a 12.8. 12.8 into 10 to the power 2. So the calculation involved, and without using the calculator, we have got the right answer. You can check using the calculator, you'll get the same. So this is what is important, students. You have to be good in your basic maths, and that's why I've given this example that writing scientific notation will always help you in completing the answer. Okay, so hope you have understood as how we have simplified, and you can always rewind and you can watch the video, and then if you have any doubts, please clarify by in the group. You can always send your questions. We are ready to give clarification. Okay, right. See, while measuring, they use some standard prefixes, especially while doing the measurement. Okay. Now, which are those prefixes which are used? Okay. So, example, if I write distance travel is a 5,000 meter. Distance travel is 5,000 meter. I will shift the decimal and then I will write like this. Shift 1, 2, 3. I will write 5.0 into 10 to the power 3 meter. And for this 10 to the power 3, the prefix that's used is kilo. So that I can write this answer very easily as 5.0 kilometer. We can always avoid the powers. So that is the meaning of the prefixes used in SI unit. Okay. One more. The power generated is given the number 1, and then there are 6 zeros are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Shift the decimal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1.0 in 10 to the power 6 watt. That is a unit. Watt. Okay. And this 10 to the power 6 is given a prefix called mega. And that's why I can write 1 megawatt. See, we can avoid this, the power. So likewise, there are many prefixes are there. So let's say one more example, 0.05 meter. 0.05 meter. Shift the decimal, no? 1 and then 2. It's a number lesser than 1. So I have to write 5 into 10 to the power minus 2 meter, correct? And this 10 to the power minus 2 is given a prefix centi. and we write this as 5 centimeter. So these are the difference. See here, what is the prefix? Kilo, mega, centi are the prefixes used. So what are the standard prefixes used in SI system? So here there is a table. And if to remember this, all the prefixes for power lesser than 1 and power greater than 1. So the table. In the table itself I am going to write. So what do you mean by 10 to the power minus 1? So 10 to the power minus 1 is the prefix used for deci. 10 to the power minus 2 is centi. 10 to the power minus 3 is milli. 10 to the power minus 6 is micro. 10 to the power minus 9 is nano. 10 to the power minus 12, it's pico, and 10 to the power minus 15 is femto. So what is the symbol used? For deci, small d. For centi, small c, okay, not capital, it has to be small letter c. Milli, small letter m. Micro, a Greek alphabet pronounced as mu, mu, mu. Nano, small letter m. Pico, small letter p. Femto, small letter f. Okay, so this is all for submultiple which are lesser than 1, okay, or the powers with the 10 to the power a negative number. Now what are the prefixes used? That is for 10 to the power 1, it is deca. So dA is the symbol used for it, okay. 10 to the power plus 2 is hexa, which is H. 10 to the power 3 kilo and small letter k. 10 to the power 6, just now I had given mega, and it's capital M because small m is already used, right, for milli. So capital M for mega. Then 10 to the power 9, it's giga, capital G. You know, we say, right, gigabyte. We use this, you know, like 2 GB space, 3 GB space, 16 GB, correct? Whenever we use the pen drive, we write its capacity in terms of GB. That G stands for there, it's a giga, okay? Then, now all the hard disk, you know, of the computer, they are in terms of this units, you know, called terabytes, okay? So symbol used is capital T. And then 10 to the power plus 15 is it's peta, capital P is the symbol because small p is already used, right, for pico. So they can ask in 1 mark question in the examination, like what is the prefixes used for 10 to the power plus 3? It's a kilo. 10 to the power minus 3, it's a milli, correct? 10 to the power plus 6, mega. 10 to the power minus 6, micro. So such 1 mark questions are possible from this table, and you have to learn this table by heart. First understand and then revise it. Are you clear? And based on these prefixes, let us solve question based on the prefixes, okay? So again, these are all 1 mark question where you will be asked to do the conversion from one system of units to the other. So before that, some of the conversion which are very important in the entire syllabus that you should know, okay? And that is what I am going to list first, okay? Right. Now, I want to convert 1 gram to kilogram. 1 gram to kilogram. Let's see how to write this. Now check this. 1 gram is there. Okay. This is very easy to write, if you understand. 1 gram. I want in terms of kilo. Okay. So tell me, what do you mean by kilogram? What is the prefixes used? Kilo, just now recall, kilo. Kilo means 10 to the power plus 3. So, without changing the value, I will write like this, 10 to the power plus 3 is required for us, correct? But I cannot write straight away 10 to the power plus 3. So, 10 to the power plus 3 and then I will write 10 to the power minus 3 here, okay? If I multiply 10 to the power minus 3 and 10 to the power plus 3, I will get 10 to the power 0, which is nothing but 1. So, I have not changed the value, correct? Okay. So, this 1 gram is equal to 10 to the power minus 3 into 10 to the power plus 3 gram. Why I have modified, by the way, because I wanted to express in terms of the kilogram. Check this, 10 to the power 3, isn't it kilogram? Yes? Therefore, the answer to this is 10 to the power minus 3 kilogram. So, do remember, 1 gram is always 10 to the power minus 3 kilogram. Okay? Hope you have understood how we have converted. So, without modifying the number, since I wanted kilo, first I wrote that kilo, 10 to the power 3. But since I have to get only 1 here, always multiply by a positive number and then a negative number. Okay, power like this, 10 to the power plus 3, 10 to the power minus 3. So, that will give you the same number, correct? There won't be any change in the number, okay? And then, this is nothing but kilo, right? See, 10 to the power 3 is kilo, kilogram. What is the remaining? 10 to the power minus 3. This is how you get it. Clear? Okay. Let's see one more. 1 milligram, how many kg? Check this here. 1 milligram is how many kg? So first, I wanted kilogram now. Okay. So you write that first. 10 to the power 3. Why I am writing 10 to the power 3? Because I wanted to convert to kilogram. Okay? Yes. 10 to the power 3 kilogram. 10 to the power 3. But I cannot just write 10 to the power 3. I have to modify, right? How much? 10 to the power minus 3. So 10 to the power plus 3, 10 to the power minus 3. Are you clear? Okay. So this will give you the kilogram. But check this here. The value, there is already 1 milli is also there. What do you mean by milligram? Milli, what is the submultiple use or the prefixes used? It's a 10 to the power minus 3. So from where this comes, 10 to the power minus 3? By modifying this number, correct? So to get kilogram, okay, let me write this first, okay. To get kilogram, I need to write 10 to the power plus 3, correct? Because finally that is what we have to convert, right? 10 to the power plus 3. But if you just write 10 to the power plus 3, the value changes. So how to get the same number 1? By multiplying by 10 to the power minus 3. Now this will give you value 1, clear? But in the given data, there is already 1 milli is there. And because of that, I have to do the conversion. That is 10 to the power minus 3. Okay. Now see how this transforms. What is 10 to the power 3 gram called? 10 to the power 3 gram called a kilogram. Correct, no? 10 to the power 3 is a kilogram. Now what is the remaining number? 10 to the power minus 3 into 10 to the power minus 3 is nothing but 10 to the power minus 6. So therefore, 1 milligram is 10 to the power minus 6 kilogram. Did you follow that? So let me write that, explain it once again. So first, the conversion that we wanted, that you have to focus always. Which unit to which you want to convert? Kilo. So first write 10 to the power plus 3. Kilo. But to get 1, I have to multiply by 10 to the power minus 3 as well. Now, there is a milli which is already given in the unit. So, write that conversion, 10 to the power minus 3. Correct? So, we have now converted from milli to gram. That is what the unit remains finally. Correct? This is nothing but kilo. Kilo. What are the remaining? 10 to the power minus 6 kilogram is the answer. Okay. The other way of understanding is this. First you write 1 milligram is nothing but 10 to the power minus 3 gram, correct? 1 milli is 10 to the power 3 minus 3. From here I have already done the conversion. 1 gram is how many kg? 1 gram is 10 10 to the power minus 3 kg. Correct? No? See, from here 1 gram is 10 to the power minus 3 kg. How much is this? 10 to the power minus 6 kg. You see, you will get the same, whether you use the earlier data or the new data. Clear? Okay. The next one now. Check the next one. 1 centimeter, how many meter? It's very simple, because 1 centimeter, how many meter? Just the convert. Centi. 1 centi, submultiple use there, prefix is used. 10 to the power minus 2 is called centi. So that's it. So 1 centimeter is 10 to the power minus 2 meter. Okay. Next. 1 millimeter, how many meter? Milli. Tell me, for milli, what is the prefix used? That table you should know, right? Milli means 10 to the power minus 3. So 10 to the power minus 3 meter. Millimeter. Then 1 angstrom. This is not part of the prefixes, but special unit which is used exclusively to measure smaller length, very small length. So that's why 1 angstrom is, do remember, 10 to the power minus 10 meter. It is used only to measure the length. Okay. Next. 1 kilometer per hour is how much meter per second? Okay, let me explain. This is one more important. 1 kilometer per hour means it's in the denominator. Okay. Right. 1 kilometer per hour is how much meter per second? First I will convert this kilometer to meter. Kilo means 10 to the power 3 meter. Kilometer to meter divided by. I'll convert 1 hour to second. 1 hour, how many seconds? In 1 hour, 60 minutes, and 1 minute is another 60 seconds. 60 into 60, which is 3,600 seconds. Now if I write 10 to the power 3, 10 to the power 3 is nothing but 1,000, right? Divided by 3600 meter per second. Meter per second. 2 zeros will get cancelled. I can further simplify by 2. This is 5. 2 5s are 10, and then 2 18s are 36. So whenever there is a conversion from kilometer per hour to meter per second, multiply by 5 by 18. Example, if it is a 36 kilometer per hour, how many meter per second? 36 into 5 by 18. 18 2s are 36, 2 into 5 is 10. So 10 meter per second. So from kilometer per hour, I can very easily convert to meter per second. Understood these conversion of units? Okay. See, all we discussed about the units and to measure such units or measurement of different physical quantities. So we are going to learn a lot more in this particular chapter, but what I am explaining is all basics of the units and the measurement. Another conversion. 1 liter, how many meter cube? So liter is a unit of volume, and 1 liter is 10 to the power minus 3 meter cube. How much? 1 liter is equal to 10 to the power minus 3 meter cube. Are you clear? 1 liter is equal to 10 to the power 3 minus 3 meter cube. Fine. So that's the volume of it. So 1 liter is 10 to the power minus. Do remember this conversion from liter to meter cube. Clear? Next. So there is a numerical, so that we are going to solve right now. Before that, very quickly we'll revise this once again. 1 gram, 10 to the power minus 3 kilogram. 1 gram, 10 to the power minus 3 kilogram. 1 milligram, 10 to the power minus 6 kilogram. 1 centimeter, 10 to the power minus 2 meter. 1 millimeter, 10 to the power minus 3 meter. 1 angstrom, 10 to the power minus 10 meter. And 1 kilometer per hour is a 5 by 18 meter per second. And 1 liter is 10 to the power minus 3 meter cube. Okay? Alright. So hope you have understood these conversions, and now let's solve some numericals, okay, so that you can understand how all these units can be converted from one to another. Okay, first question. Convert the following measurement 1 centimeter square into meter square. 1 centimeter square into meter square. First, centi. What is a 1 centi? 10 to the power minus 2. Minus 2. But that is a square, no? So, take the square of it. Square. Now, when I say square here, you have to basically multiply this, okay? Minus 2 into 2. What is minus 2 into 2? That's 10 to the power minus 4. Minus 2 into 2, minus 4. So, minus 4 meter square. So, that's how we can convert 1 centimeter square to meter square with the help of the prefixes. Are you clear with this? Okay, let's see more question. 1 centimeter cube to meter cube. So, 1 centimeter cube to meter cube. First do the conversion. Centi, 10 to the power minus 2. Cube means there is a power. Don't take 2 cube. According to theory of indices, you have to multiply here. So, 10, 3 into minus 2 is minus 6 meter cube. Easy, isn't it? Provided you remember that entire table, okay? Yes. Now, 0.0023 meter to millimeter. 0.0023 meter to millimeter. Okay. So, the given number is 0.0023 meter to millimeter. So, first I will just rearrange this number, okay? Shift the decimal, 1 and then 2. 1 and then 2, correct? Okay. And then here 3. 1, 2 and then 3. So, 2.3 into 10 to the power minus 3 meter. Correct? Now, I've just shifted the decimal. Check this. 1, 2 and then 3. 2.3 into 10 to the power minus 3. What is 10 to the power minus 3 in terms of the prefixes? 10 to the power minus 3 is nothing but the milli only. So, therefore, this is milli. So, that's why it is a 2.3 millimeter. Okay. So, first just by shifting, I rearrange the number, I wrote that number in terms of the scientific notation, and that made me to write in terms of the millimeter very easily. Are you following what I am explaining, students? Okay. Let's go for the next. 0.5621 megawatt to watt. Okay. 0.5621. It's given megawatt to watt. Okay. So, we'll do the same here. Shift. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2 and then 3. Okay. Sorry. Here the number is already shifted from 1. I'll just shift by 1 digit. Sorry, 1 digit. Then I will write like this 5.621. Shifted, no? By 1. So, 5.621 into 10 to the power minus 1. Then there is a mega. Correct. What is a mega prefix used? 10 to the power 6. 10 to the power 6. Correct. So much watt. So, this is 5.621 into plus 6 into minus 1 is plus 5 watt. Okay. So, this is how we converted from megawatt to watt. So, wherever required, we have to do the conversion. Okay. You will understand when from watt we can convert to megawatt and when megawatt to watt can be converted. But you should know conversion either way. Okay. Right. So, let's see one more question given. 52.31 into 10 to the power 4 watt. So, I have to convert this into megawatt. Okay. Mega. Right. So, first I will shift the decimal here to the side. 5.231 into 10 to the power 1. Shift no to the decimal point. Okay. 5.231 into, correct, 10 to the power 1. And again that is 10 to the power 4. 10 to the power 4 watt. Yes. Now, this is same as 5.231 into 10 to the power 4 plus 1, 5 watt. But I have to write in terms of the mega. What do you mean by mega? Mega means 10 to the power plus 6. correct? So I want one more power. To get that one more power, shift this to the left, okay, further left, this side. So it becomes 0.5231, correct? Shift it further, no, this side to the left. And when you shift the number to the left, correct, I will get one more power, 10 to the power 1. Correct, no? See, when we shift it like this to the left, we get that power. But I want, why I am shifting by one more? Because I want this to be 10 to the power 6. Only then I will be able to write in terms of the megawatt, correct? So now this is 10 to the power 5 and this becomes 0.5231, 10 to the power 6 watt. Check this, this is nothing but mega. So that's why this is 0.5231 megawatt. Understood, students? So this is how one can do the conversion from one unit to the other unit with the help of the prefixes, okay? Right. So we have one more set of questions here. So we'll attempt these so that you will understand these conversions still better, okay? And notes of this chapter will be provided, and you have to write the entire notes in the notebook provided to you all by the college. If you have not collected the books, come to the college and collect the notebook from the library and then start writing the second chapter, which is units and measurement. Okay, let's go for the next question. Convert the following into meter. See, they are given in different units, centimeter, millimeter, kilometer is given. I have to convert into meter. Right. So I'm going to start from here, 280 centimeter. Write the number as it is, 280. Do the conversion from centi. What is centi? 10 to the power minus 2, correct? Meter. If you want to further simplify, you can do that. How? The decimal point is here. Shift 1, 2. I'll get 2.80 into 10 to the power plus 2, because it's a number greater than 1, into 10 to the power minus 2. Plus 2 minus 2, they will get cancelled and you will get 2.80 meter only. Correct? Next one. 56100 millimeter. So first, I will shift the decimal here, 1, 2, 3 and then 4. I will write 5.61 into 10 to the power 4. Then milli. What do you mean by 1 milli? 10 to the power minus 3. 10 to the power minus 3 meter. Okay. That's 5.61 into 10 to the power plus 4 and minus 3 is nothing but plus 1. Correct? And if you want to, this is 10 to the power 1 is 10 only. Multiply now here. You will get 56.1 when you multiply, and that will be in meter. Hope you have understood by now how to do the conversion from one to another unit. One more last is remaining, so we'll complete that also. It's a 3.7 kilometer, which is 3.7 kilo means 10 to the power 3 meter. So very easy conversions.